and I drove up with Sabrina next to me because we're really excited to be in Mardi Gras. We're queer, as you might have imagined, but we're also here for the politics, to be honest. We're here because we believe that refugees should be welcome here in Australia. We believe that cops should not be part of Mardi Gras. We're queer, and we also believe that capitalism, the system, economic system that kind of dominates us all, is here to divide us. And we're here in solidarity. We're all workers, just to march together, to celebrate our queerness, but also to say there's so much left to achieve. Queer people in Australia are fucking oppressed. The highest rate of homelessness, underpayment in jobs, a multitude of other things. Yeah, what do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, this is my first Mardi Gras, so I'm really excited to be here with Comrades and my queers. My queer comrades. I'm really proud to be marching against refugee detention. Obviously, they're human beings, they deserve the same dignity and respect as everybody else. I think as well with trans people, I think they're quite excluded often in the queer community. So I'm really hoping this is a space where we can all come together. We can say that we're here, we all love each other, and we're here to support the most vulnerable people in the community, especially
solidarity.
Solidarity, yeah. Happy Mardi Gras!
Question is, when did you know about your sexuality or gender identity? When did you know you were queer? If there's a moment for you, can you tell me about it?
Yeah, this one's a really interesting one. So I am trans non-binary, and I only realized a couple of years ago, and it made everything else in my life make a lot of sense. But it is really interesting, and I think it's important to unpack the story of how come it took me so long, is because there's just a lot of other forces within the queer community or within liberal discourse around feminism that just made it so hard that a lot of the reasons, I felt alienated from men and from women, but also because I was brown, a lot of cis women are scared of me, particularly white cis women, so I was locked out of that kind of community. And because I'm also autistic, all the ways that I socially interact with people were considered threatening, and therefore all of my social, quote-unquote social ineptness, which is not actually what it is, it's just bullying and being locked out and not being able to learn the quote-unquote correct norms, is interpolated back to me as a brown person as evidence of my masculinity. And so I spent a lot of time just thinking I was a really shit man, and I had to unlearn so much about what that meant, because basically liberal feminism tries to say that femininity itself is a positive thing, and when you start saying that femininity is a positive thing and not a prison and not a cage that you're forced to be a part of, that's when you start putting these black and white categories. You're only trans if you're trans, and it took me a lot of unlearning and a lot of undoing of the gaslighting from a lot of queer people, honestly, to figure out that I was non-binary and this is something that was important to me my whole life. And that's why Mardi Gras is so special for me, because it's the one day of year where I get to not be in drag. The rest of the time when I'm going to work, I look like a man. I'm in drag as a man, and that's something I keep trying to tell people, is that this is a big part of myself that shouldn't have to be a big part of myself. I don't want to celebrate the fact that I'm dressed up and wearing women's clothes in a way that makes it such a powerful statement. It shouldn't have to be a powerful statement.
They're your clothes.
They're mine's fucking clothes. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Basically, the queer scene is white supremacist by default and fuck cis women.
As a cis woman.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
When did you have a moment when you knew, and can you tell me about it?
Yeah, I think I'm 30 years old now. I think maybe when I was 26, I was walking down to the local video store They still have those in Newtown. And I just like finished a shift at work and I was like super exhausted and I was like, I don't know how to download stuff. I'll go get a video from Newtown. And so this like beautiful woman, I was like, oh my god, she's amazing. And then just like started becoming friends with more queer people and realized like this is my community, this is who I'm part of. Like they're super oppressed in different ways, like they're looked over in many of the conversations that I'm talking about, but really the thing that like screwed me over when I thought I was a straight person and the thing that screwed me over now that I'm a gay, like queer person, I guess was the same really, like this system that sort of divided people, that screwed us over no matter how we lived. It's just like hard to live as an average person, and I think whether you're queer or straight, it's just not feasible. And I think, to be honest, like I think that the system that we live under, like being forced to work every day, capitalism, I think it divides queers and straights. I used to live in the country, like in rural New South Wales, 6 hours away from Sydney, and the people that I met with and talked to every day, they were just like, they were screwed over as well, and somehow they thought that queer people were the ones that were like, you know, taking their jobs, taking this space in the media, but really, like, our struggles are one and the same. I think that as workers, we're all screwed over every day, and I think that queer and straight, it's about overcoming that system is the main like message why I'm here today.